अस्सलाम वालेकुम व्यूवर्स। आज हमारा जो टॉपिक है, मेन टॉपिक बेसिकली जिस पे आज मैंने वीडियो बनानी है उसका नाम है रोल ऑफ मीडिया इन पाकिस्तान। एंड उसके बाद मैं आपको बताऊंगी रोल ऑफ मीडिया इन आवर सोसाइटी एंड रोल ऑफ मीडिया इन पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ पाकिस्तान। जस्ट आई वांट टू शो यू समथिंग। सेट कर लिए से रोल ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया इन पाकिस्तान। जस्ट फर्स्ट हमारे स्टार्ट किया रोल ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया इन पाकिस्तान ग्रुप। इसको इग्नोर करते हैं। टेबल कंटेंट हमारा है, इंट्रोडक्शन होगा, इवोल्यूशन ऑफ मीडिया होगा, पर्पस ऑफ मीडिया होगा, नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट ऑफ मीडिया एंड पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट ऑफ मीडिया। व्हाट इज़ मीडिया? मीडिया क्या है? Communications channels through which news, entertainment, education, data, or promotional messages are disseminated is known as media. कम्युनिकेशन चैनल्स मीडिया हैं जिसके थ्रू हम न्यूज़, इंटरटेनमेंट, एजुकेशन, डाटा प्रमोट करते हैं, मैसेजेस करते हैं, उसको मीडिया कहते हैं। मीडिया इंक्लूड्स every broadcasting and narrowcasting medium such as newspaper, magazines, television, radio, billboards, direct mail, telephone, fax and internet. Media is very powerful change agent. What we see in the television largely influences our belief, and in turn, this is also affect our behavior and how we turn out as a person. मीडिया एक बहुत पावरफुल एजेंट है। जो भी हम टेलीविज़न में देखते हैं हमारी ज़िंदगी पर बहुत असर करता है। दिस ऑल्सो इफेक्ट आवर बिहेवियर एंड वी टर्न आउट एज अ पर्सन। वाई इज़ मीडिया The fourth pillar of state? मीडिया क्यों फोर्थ पिलर ऑफ स्टेट है? यहाँ पे मैं आपको डिटेल से बताती हूँ। पावर टू मेक द इनोसेंट गिल्टी एंड टू मेक द गिल्टी इनोसेंट। नेक्स्ट, कंट्रोल्स द माइंड्स ऑफ masses. Third one, informative bridge between governing bodies and general public. Fourth one, helps to form opinions and make judgment regarding various issues. Types of media. Like types of media कितनी हैं? Just for first पे, number 1 print media, number 2 electronic media, number 3 new age media. Number 1 print media. Print media क्या है? Lightweight, portable, disposable publications printed on paper. Second one is electronic media. Media that use electronics or electromechanical energy for audience. New age media. Electronic communication that involves the use of computer technology. Evolution of media. In Ayub Khan's era, Pakistan Television Corporation came into being under the Ministry of Information, headed by Ubaidur Rahman with NEC joint venture collaboration. In Ayub Khan's era, on November 26, 1964, the first official television station, PTV, commenced transmission broadcast from Lahore. In Ziaul-Haq era, television was brought under the Islamization campaign. Heavy censorship was exercised on the media to safeguard the glory of Islam. In Ziaul-Haq era, ban on daily Musawat, which was critical of material articling. In response to the ban on the daily Musawat, the Pakistan Federal Union of Journalists protested and launched a campaign of hunger strike. The first semi-government TV network by the name of People Television Network (PTN), later named as STN. In 1919, STN started first ever private TV channel of Pakistan, Network Television Marketing (NTM). In Pervez Musharraf, the government issued the Pakistan Electronic Media Regulatory Authority (PEMRA) ordinance in March 2002. This allows the establishment of television channels in the private sector. In Pervez Musharraf era, PEMRA is a country guide to regulate the establishment and operation of all broadcasting stations in the country. उन्होंने इंडिया के चैनल्स को बैन कर दिया था कि पाकिस्तान में नहीं चलेंगे पैमरा, जो हमारे पैमरा है. According to Pakistan Electronic Media Regulatory Authority, in the number of private television channels, just 3 state-run channels in 2002, approx 89 in 2012. Purpose of media. There are 3 literal purposes of media: is inform, advertise, entertain. Inform purpose of media is inform public does receive a clear picture of what is happening in the world. People wants to know the details, whether it's an upcoming elections, city council actions, a war on the other side of the town, a house that burns down the across town. Entertainment. Sports and entertainment are huge aspects of the media package. Advertisement. Media has the convincing power. They can convince you to buy products, services, ideologies. Negative impact of media. Destructive media destroying the national image. Due to media, people in foreign countries are constrained to think that Pakistan is full of ill-cultured and fraudulent people. The responsibility of media should be to broadcast the right news without crushing the image of the nation. Destructive media sensationalism. Breaking news of news channel is incomplete without sensation. The already frightened nations of the country gets even more frightened when bomb blasts are sensationalized by showing dead bodies of people and the dramatic background music. Likewise, rights. Media is nowadays religious impression. Media is nowadays going against the Islamic techniques. Open issues are being discussed which should not be openly discussed. Media is separate vulgarity. Exaggeration. Exaggeration means describing of something and making it more than it really is. Overwhelming negative exaggerations glamorizes issues, flashing new headlines with elements of negative exaggerations. Big deal made out of small issues. Sikandar case is an example. Destructive media competitions for rating. Television channels are engaged in a race for rating. Multiply wordings our issue and crisis. Television competitions for rating is television channels are engaged in a race of rating. Multiply wordings, our issues and crises. Media these days has become a commercialized sector. Eyeing the news which are hot and good at selling. No interest in the betterment of the country. Sole aim of TV channels is to maximize profits by any means. Westernization. European European and American culture is slowly engulfing our society. Extensive promotion of Western product brands, effect on local values and trends, language changes, changing meat preferences. Effect on local values and trends, language changes. Change in meat preference. Effect on minds of children. Media has harmfully affected the minds of children. Media has harmfully affected the minds of children. Children are exposed to things that they should not necessarily be exposed to yet. Media sell their own value system to the kids through actors, cartoon characters, and even musicians who are puppets. Media sell their own value systems to the kids through actors, cartoons, characters, and even musicians who are puppets. Next one, influence of powerful groups. Media under the influence of those who want to show a one-sided picture. Malik Raza's conspiracy. Positive effects of media. Role of media in promoting the democratic traditions. Media is essential to the health of democracy for two reasons. Enables the citizen enables the citizens to make a decision about electronic choices. It performs the checking functions. Democratic elections election observations. Role of media in promoting the democratic traditions. At the time of elections, media optionally and in a focused way supported democracy. In the second one, news channels played an important role in increasing the voter turnout, e.g. Geo News Airway. The voter turnout has almost doubled in the latest elections. Coverage of natural disaster like a flood, earthquake. India's role in social accountability. The ability of the citizens, civil society to scrutinize public institutions and governments and to hold them to account. Media is developing social consciousness and actions that are essential to develop and promote social media. Social media serves as a communications platform by spreading information about protests, campaigns, and other social movements. Benazir Bhutto assassinations, Shahzeb Khan case. Role of media in freeing the judiciary. In March 2007, President Pervez Musharraf suspended Iftikhar Muhammad Chowdhury. Formation of Adliya Bachao Tehreek. Third one is suspension of CJ, along with 60 judges. Fourth one is resignations of Pervez Musharraf. Fifth one is lawyers' movements and ban. Media role in exposing corruption. Implications of investigating journalism. Second one is watchdog functions of media by exposing social injustice. The third one is several major corruption cases and scams are disclosed by journalists. Notable among them are disclosing of several major corruption cases and scams. The Pakistan Steel Mills Rupees 26 billion scam. Corruption in Pakistan's international airlines that caused losses of $500 million. Hajj corruption case. Corruptions in rental power projects. Conclusion: it has revealed the facts to the people about the crimes and social issues, and also informed the people about the issues outside their country. And most importantly, media has shown the behavior of other countries to the Pakistan. Besides spreading exaggerations, Pakistani media should resolve the matters with positive attitude. Media is supposed to be responsible for the present society trends, norms, values, and so on. Media reflects the society, and it is responsibility of media to expose the country to the whole world. It's the requirement of time that our media should work for the positive and real soft image of Pakistan. Media should not use negative tools to should put their personal interests to increase their viewership. There are times when they should put their personal interest at the back of their mind and share or write things that could be beneficial for the country. And please stop this race of breaking false news. Just be original. Next one is table of contents. इंट्रोडक्शन होगा, इसमें इवोल्यूशन ऑफ मीडिया होगा, पर्पस ऑफ मीडिया होगा, पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट ऑफ मीडिया, नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट ऑफ मीडिया, रोल ऑफ मीडिया इन पाकिस्तान. Introduction to media. Communication channels through which news, entertainment, education data or promotional messages are disseminated is known as media. Media comprises of three types: print media, electronic media, social media. Evaluation of media. The media in Pakistan dates back to preparation years of British India, where a number of newspapers were established. The newspaper Dawn, founded by Muhammad Ali Jinnah and first published in 1941. The newspaper Dawn, founded by Muhammad Ali Jinnah and first published in 1941, was dedicated to promoting for an independent Pakistan. Pakistan television was launched in November 1964. Which switched over to color transmission 12 years. In March 2002, it was decided to set up Pakistan Electronic Media Regulatory In March 2002, it was decided to set up Pakistan Electronic Media Regulatory Authority, which a view to facilitate license regulate the growth of electronic media in the private sector later. Next one is purpose of media. The main objectives of media are awareness, entertainment, advertisement. Positive impact of media, effects of media, one क्या है, level of awareness. The level of awareness has increased The level of media has increased. Media has contributed a lot in increases the general knowledge of people. The general knowledge of people. In primitive time, people were unaware of many issues. Helps in educational efforts. Number 2 is media is also used by the state, society, organizations to promote educational activity. Some universities uses media for education. Support to public issues affairs. Media provides viewpoints of the public on public issues. Media has given a voice to the public. social awareness. Bring the world at drop setup with its various trends, colors, and lifestyles. Change moods and behavior of people from conservative to liberal. Bold topics through dramas and talk shows to purify the society from superstitions, evils, and fake stories. Religion clarifications can say religion. Authentic information by the competent scholars instead of narrow-minded and ignorant clerics who have changed the world into hell. Solution of answers of public questions which remain unheard and unexplained. Highlight religious events like Muharram, Eid, Mihraj, and the Holy Ramadan. Media is strengthening development in Pakistan. Impact of media on Pakistani society. Media is strengthening development in Pakistan. Media has supported democracy. Media has given voice to neglected elements of society. Media has given voice to neglected elements of society. Media has become entertainment industry. It satisfies all segments, each groups of our society. Negative impacts of media. Like negative impact consumerism. The effect of media is very strong with respect to advertisement on consumer products. Instead of being producer, media has made us consumer. Moral vacuum. The dramas, programs, etc. shown on media glamorize everything they depict. This has created a moral vacuum, and our young generation is going away from our religious and social values. Westernization. Western Indian cultural invasions has taken place through media, and it is permeating Pakistan society. Our commercials are depicting Western values and causing a loss of national identity. False values. Pakistani media is projecting false values in its summer programs like love stories and dramas, movies, high-fi lifestyle material depicted in dramas, etc., are not real and not based on grounded realities. Exaggerations. Number 5 point exaggeration is like it glamorizes issues, resorts to negative exaggerations of matters. Newspaper headlines are depicting violence, etc. All this demoralization nation. At times, news are given without authentications, confirmations. Scenes are shown on our media promoting vulgarization. Danger to socialization. Dangers to socializations. We remain fixed to TV screens at the cost of socializations. We neglect our social activities just to watch some favorite programs on TV. We are not undertaking a socialization, giving time to our kids, parents, etc. Because we are glued on TV, etc. Glued on TV, etc. This is developing a generation gap. We are giving more time to TV channels and less time to social activity, and sort of isolation is being developed. That is true. Role of media. Media reflects the society and it is responsibility to expose the country to the whole world in better way. Our media. Yes, speaker. It's the media. Oh, like this one. Yes, sir. Nice the one. It's the media. Curtis P. Media is a double-edged sword. It has its benefit, it has its vices. Next इसका है वैसे इस्तेमाल कर communication through social media. तो communication through social media के जरिए कैसे की जाती है ये मैं आपको बताती हूँ. What is social media? पहले मैं आपको बताती हूँ social media क्या है. Social media is online content created by people using highly scalable and accessible publishing technologies. Sorry, social media is online content created by people using highly scalable and accessible publishing technologies. The emergence of social media has created a new avenue for facilitating daily information and communication needs. As technology grows and expands our range of communication, social media is becoming a vital role tool for daily social interaction. It creates opportunities for people to interact with each other in the way. With each other in the way that is both helpful and essential to socially motivate people. Importance of social media. Social media is easily accessible and it's also the meeting point of today's internet savvy audience. Major portion of younger generation, teenager and middle-aged people are major percentage of the total social media user population. Social media opens possibilities of direct access to clients without any third-party intervention. 3rd one is social media opens possibilities of direct access to clients without any to cost third party intervention. 4th one is advertising through social.
battery dead in the charger ready. Time to work through.
Social media also helps in search engine optimizations and increase in rankings of any company websites. Using social media for business. When it comes to your business, it is important to be on when it comes to your business, it is important to be these information and have a different users on each one. As a result, the more sites your business is on, the more eyes will see it. As mentioned before, there are different benefits to different sites, and it is important that you are capable for using each one. Facebook, the world's largest social media large social network with more than 1.55 million monthly active users. As of the third quarter of 2050, users create a personal profile, add other users, friends, and exchange. Facebook users can like a brand's pages. Twitter, a social networking networking microblogging platform that allows groups and individuals to stay connected through the exchange of short status messages, 140 character limit. Twitter, a social networking microblogging platform that allows groups individuals to stay connected through the exchange of short status messages. Instagram. Sorry. A free photo and video sharing app that allows users to apply digital filters, frames, and special effects to their photos and then share them on a variety of social networking sites. Facebook. Facebook Facebook allows a user to get to know your business more intimately. You can communicate through status updates, photos, messages, and more. The key to being successful with Facebook is interactions. If patrons post questions on your page, respond. The more you respond and interact with the people who like your page, the more they will talk about your business to others and share your page, getting to you more likes. Of course, interaction is not the only thing that will get you noticed. You have to tell your followers what is going on with your business, update them with status, photos, like, and more. If you provide users information to your followers, it will make them want to engage with you more. If patrons post questions on your page, respond. The more you respond and interaction with the people who like your page, the more they will talk about your business and share your page, getting your more likes. Of course, interaction is not the only the things that will get you noticed. You have to tell your followers what is going on with your business, update them with status, photos, likes, and if you provide useful if you provide useful information to your followers, it will make them want to engage with you more.
मैंने उसको दिया तो था
It will make them want to engage with you more. Why use Facebook for business communication? It provides a great exposure. It provides powerful marketing platform for free.
हाँ?
It helps in being connected with the customers. It facilitates online discourse to gain a valuable input.
बता हो रही है बात व्हाट्सएप पे मैं क्या करूँ
Mama? Twitter. With Twitter, you can share news and updates about your business quickly, like Facebook. It is important for you to interact with your followers. It allows give you a chance to find like-minded people through a hashtags. If you are tweeting about tags, you can hashtags it as hashtag tags, and your tweet will be put in any searches with tags in it. Using hashtags this way can help not only other pages people discover you, but help you to discover people who are talking about the same topic. You can interact with them through this method and hopefully find new fans and followers of your business. Like sharing with Facebook, creating your first tweet and gaining followers can be daunting. Twitter has 65 million users. Why use Twitter for business communication? For internal communication. First point is for internal communication, for customer outreach or feedback. For branding and visibility, for supporting other online presence. From branding and visibility for supporting other online presence. Instagram. Instagram is a great show and tell social media tools. Like Twitter, it utilizes hashtags to make it easier for like-minded people to discover your business and follow you. This social media platform is great for those in the retail business because you can use it to show off new arrivals. Own a bakery and want to fill your account with the decadent pastries and desserts, take photos of your good baked fresh that day and post them online with the appropriate hashtags. Own a boutique and have a new arrival for spring. Fashionates scores Instagram daily in order to find a new styles and brand. Put your new arrivals out there and tag them to get people's attentions. Like Twitter, the more you use hashtags, the more you will be able to find people with similar interests who are also in your field. You will be able to network with people in your town and all over the world.
हाँ हाँ यार वो मुझे पता लग गया वो छोड़ मुझे है ना क्या लग गया कि करना जो है ना लेकिन टीचर्स के लिए जो मेरे पिछले समय थे ना कि करने का तुम नहीं करोगे मोरी का किसी मेरा भी चार्जर छोटे मेरी चार्जर ऑनलाइन खोलने वाली नहीं है इधर। सेव करना है डॉक्यूमेंट्स में
Instagram is a great show. Until social media tools like Twitter, it utilizes hashtags to make it easier for like-minded people to discover your business and follow you. This social media platform is great for those in the retail business because you can use it to show new arrivals on a bakery and want to fill your account with decant pastries and desserts. Take photos of good baked fresh that day and post them online with the appropriate hashtags on a boutique and have new arrivals of for spring. Fashionistas scores Instagram daily in order to find new styles and brands. Put your new arrivals out there and tag them to get people's attentions. Like Twitter, the more you see hashtags, the more you will be able to find people with similar interests who are also in your field. You will be able to network with people in your town and all over the world. Amazing social media customer services examples. How important is customer service via social media? According to JD Power, 67% of consumers have used a company's social media channel for customer services. And when they do, they expect a fast response. Research cited by J. Bear tells us that 42% of consumers expect a response with 60 minutes. Why use Instagram for business communication? Connect with customers, learn what people like, reach new audience, fuel your own marketing channels, generate sales. Samsung, a unicycle kangaroo and a dragon phone. As a loyal Samsung customer, Canadian Shane Bennett asked for a free unit of their latest soon to launch a phone. To sweeten his offer, he included a drawing of a roaring dragon. Not surprisingly, Samsung said no, but to say thanks, they sent him their drawing of a unicycle riding kangaroo. Samsung Canada. Samsung Kenya बताया है. Hello, I have bought many Samsung products. I currently have a Samsung LCD TV, Samsung Galaxy X, Samsung laptop. I was just wondering if I could get a free Galaxy S3. I have attached a picture of a dragon I just drew of you. Have a great day. Sheen then shared both messages and trying to dreaded where it went viral. In response, Samsung Canada sent him the phone he asked for and customized it with his fire-breathing dragon artwork. My view during all the flight 4 hours, no movies, no TVs. First complaint to one of the favorite airlines, JetBlue. During the 4-hour flight, Asni Will's sit-back TV gave him nothing but static while the rest of the passengers had normally functioning screens. How did he respond? He tweeted a complaint to JetBlue, nothing inflammatory, but he was clearly disappointed. How did JetBlue respond? While they could have made an excuse or ever ignored his tunes,
कितनी देर में नहीं ये बताओ।
oh no, that's not what we like to hear. Are all the TVs out on the plane? Is it just yours? After he confirms that it was just his TV and was out, their response: we always hate it when that happens. Send us a DM with your confirmations code to get you a credit for the non-working TV. Not only do they imagine his frustrations, but they also offer him a credit for his trouble. Yeah. Not only do they imagine his frustration, but they also offer him a credit for his trouble. What was the result? Just 23 minutes after his complaint, he tweets one of the fastest and better customer services. JetBlue thanks and happy Thanksgiving. One of the fastest and better customer service, JetBlue. Thank you and happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much, and this is communication through media. Next video is, now I tell you a communication and the types of communication media. Communication media: physical media. Examples of physical media is mechanical media. Examples of mechanical media. Types of communication is based on communication channels: verbal communication, non-verbal communication, based on style and purpose. Communication media, communication channels is physical media and mechanical media. Physical media: person who is talking can be seen and heard by the audience. Not only hear the messages but also to see body language and feel the climate. Does not need to be two-way channel, especially used when dealing with high concern messages, organizational change or downsizing. And examples of physical media: large meetings, town hall meetings, department meetings, weekly meetings, up close and personal exclusive meetings, viral communication or word of mouth. Large meetings: great symbolic value and should be used only at special occasions. Excellent when a new vision or strategy information about reorganization are to be presented. Weekly departmental meetings: communicate daily operative issues, exchange status reports and discuss problems. Opportunity to build the big picture, prepare for change. Creates ownership of important strategies and calls. up close and personal. Form of meetings where often a senior manager
डाउनलोड कैसे करेगा
meets with a random selection of employees to discuss and answer the questions. Used in specific projects or campaigns is the launching new strategies. Viral communication. Marketing techniques that use pre-existing social networks to increase brand awareness, such as product sale. Next one can be delivered by word of mouth or enhanced by the network effects of the internet. May take the form of video clips, interactive flash games, ebooks, images, or text messages. Mechanical media. Second of the two types of communication medium is written or electronic channels, used as archives for messages or for giving the big picture and a deeper knowledge. Example of mechanical media is email. Second one is weekly letters or newsletters. Third one is personal letters. Fourth one is billboards. Fifth one is magazines or papers. Sixth one is social media. Email. Good channel for the daily communications to specific target groups. Suitable mainly for up-to-date and simple messages where there is no risk of misunderstanding. Weekly letters. Generally used by managers that have large groups of employees and who have difficulties in meeting all of them. They can also contain summaries and status in task, project or issues yesterday, today and tomorrow. Personal letters. At special occasions, it can be justified to send a personal letter to employees in order to get attention to a specific issues. Can be a letter with your personal commentary on an ongoing reorganizations that affects many employees. Billboards. One of the most forgotten types of communication media. Good thing inform people who do not have computers and are access to the internet. Next is magazines or papers. Offers the opportunity to deepen a specific issues, explain context, describe a consequence, or tell a story. Create a broad internal understanding of strategic messages. Social media. Media designed to be disseminated through social interaction, creating using a highly accessible and scalable publishing techniques. Supports the human need for social interaction, using the internet and web-based technologies to transform a broadcast medium. Monologues one to many into the social media dialogues. many to many. Types of communications based on इनके types हैं communication की based on communication channels, based on style and purpose. अब based on communication channels के आगे है verbal, non-verbal, और verbal के आगे है oral और written. मज़ीद types हैं इसकी. और based on style and purpose की जो types हैं वो है formal and informal. Verbal communication. Communication is based on language, an inseparable part of business communication. Two types of verbal communication is oral communication and written communication. Oral communication involves the exchange of ideas, opinions, and information through verbal means. Communication takes place orally, word communication not written. Messages are exchanged between a communicator and a communicate. Oral communications could take a variety of forms or types such as private discussion, conversation, oral instruction and orders, gossips, telephone conversation, formal meetings, informal meetings, interviews, oral presentation, conference, seminars. Written communications. Messages communicated in a written form generally used when the audience is distance or when a permanency of record is needed. Non-verbal communications often refer to our body language, includes the overall body language of the person who is speaking, which will include the body posture, the hand gesture, and all over the body movements. Facial expression also play a major role, can also be in the form of pictorial representations, signboards, or even photographs, sketches and painting. आज मैंने आपके साथ कम्युनिकेशन मीडिया के बारे में डिस्कस किया. आज हमारा ये टॉपिक था. आई होप आपको पसंद आया होगा. तब तक के लिए खुदा हाफिज़.